Just murder her character. Right at the beginning.
Exactly.
You take your hood off, you evaporate in the sunlight. The end.
All right.
Sorry, you're not allowed to play anymore.
Shit, her character's a Dampier, so not even a full vampire, so
Yeah.
it's fine. But also, well, whilst we are getting set up for the what happened last session, I also have horses for people.
Last session we were making...
fuck.
Oh.
What the hell?
Board update failed. Unhanded.
Wow, it really didn't like that
reception.
horse.
I've been sent to
like
a special
low
place
mode.
in between the boards again.
Never a place between bullets. Yeah, I think the yeah, the fucking
Oh, tiny horse. Yeah, the loading of the horse killed the game.
Let's go.
That's a powerful horse. Horse
It is
annihilated our
powerful
entire
horse.
D&D game.
Wonder if I could just do the shit. Morph. Yes, good. And then aha! Ha 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 ha! I did it. So there we go. We've got the new Sir Jambo. So apparently I can do a thing where if I drag the horse model into the morph section and drag the original out of the morph section, it just replaces. This is very good. There we go. Alright, everyone's horses should be all right now.
Boom. So I can
Last-
join without dying.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, do I need to summon you guys back to this board?
yes.
I
am
just
back on the
exited
board.
and joined back in.
No, I want to be summoned.
How do I summon?
I ain't got no time for leaving and exiting. Thank you, Alex.
Pushing like 4 buttons. God. What am I, some sort of...
I'm a busy man, you know.
Yeah. So last time you guys were struggling in the cold. Oh. Jordan, you've been away for a while. So the players as a group decided... Were you there for that set part?
No, we decided that without other people because, I don't know, we're good at executive decisions.
Yes, when people are away, executive decisions happen.
Well,
Apparently.
yeah. Well, they have to. We can't just sit around and be like, well, I guess we'll just wait for the plot to happen. Action must be taken.
Yeah. The group decided that going to the mountains was perhaps not the best idea. So you were there for when the portal appeared, but not for the aftermath of that.
Yeah.
So the group defeated those that were coming out of the portal and basically decided to flee because it was not looking particularly good. Especially since
We defeated no one. We just ran.
Yeah.
I don't. Did you guys take out any of the adepts?
I think we took out maybe one, but we mostly just fled. We pretty much
Yeah.
piled
It was
all
me, it was just me being like, what the fuck, my girlfriend's here and she's like evil and stuff,
Hello,
what's going
hello,
on?
hello.
And then she killed my horse.
Oh god.
Yeah, and I got thorn whipped onto
Oh, yeah. Well, I tried to fall onto the horse, but you were being dragged for a little bit.
Yeah. I got thorn whipped onto another. Oh yeah, I got thorn whipped and dragged behind a horse for a little while, and we escaped.
Yeah.
And nobody died, except for my horse.
What? Your horse died? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the point is, we escaped, and we had one spare horse, and now I've got a compassionate horse.
That's what you need right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was what happened, and because of that, the group was like, okay, maybe we should head not to where the Dragon Lord's forces are, because the Dragon Lord's forces seem to not like us particularly at the moment, perhaps, or at least some of them don't. So the group decided to head off over to the. Why did I have to name stuff? Dainich Unsieged Range, rather than the Oamthean Caldera.
Yes.
Interesting name.
Because the Oamthean Caldera is where the Dragon Lord's forces seem to be going, but the Dainich Unsieged Range, that was somewhere that Cirrus's family was somewhat familiar with, so Cirrus was like, let's head this way. I think
the main draw was that it was a military encampment. Well, primarily a military base, so it would be a good place to, like, hide from other military forces that seem capable of, like, teleporting to us. And we also got the other reason is we escaped with the egg specifically that they wanted because of the. So we still have that dragon egg.
Pharaoh egg.
the feral egg.
It's gonna hatch a new Pharaoh.
Yeah. Dwin, at one point, Dwin did suggest heading to her home village as
That's
well.
right.
But the group decided to just press on towards the fortress with, well, the military base, because that sounded the safest at the time. During time, once you hit the mountains, as it is coming to winter, it was a very cold, winding path which Cirrus was not coping with. Cirrus ended up with like 3 or 4 levels of exhaustion.
Oh god.
Just from the cold. Because this wasn't a planned expedition into cold regions, and therefore no one has the appropriate clothing to make it easy traversing this kind of area.
Character.
Luckily, you guys did find a like a stop off, basically a hunting camp, and were able to rest for a couple of days to recover.
We found a cave and some stuff happened.
Yeah, you did find a cave.
We fought a skeleton bowl.
Yeah. So that was that.
Okay. Sounds like a lot has happened, but
We found a legendary sword from last campaign, Virus.
Yeah.
alright.
It's a pretty nice sword.
It seems to be worn down by the ages. It used to be a great sword, now it's a short sword.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You guys have exited from that cave and taken your time to rest. So it's in your capable hands what you want to do next.
Well, I feel like we should probably, like, take time to, like, you said we didn't really have any, appropriate stuff for the cold weather.
That is correct, you do.
Right. So, I feel like it might be a good idea to take a bit of time, staying here, and maybe, and maybe, you know, do some hunting and get some fur, and we can, or get some beast skins.
Mhm.
We can make ourselves some like improvised ponchos or something like that to help keep us warm while we travel.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I guess Zuri could do that. Go hunt for some pelts.
Okay. Zuri, could you roll a who's well actually who's going to help Zuri with that?
Owen could. Dwin
I'll
is
help.
maybe a better choice, or yeah, Sirius is probably a good choice as well. People who are good at hunting.
It's as
It's
much
probably
as
survival, so not me.
this is as much of a who would like to go help out rather than
Yeah. Seriously,
Okay.
let's do that.
Also, real talk. I assume we took a long rest after we defeated the Skella boy in the mini dungeon. Because I'm currently on 3 HP, so you know.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. We could fast forward a day. Let me just find the calendar.
Calendar.
So I can keep track of how many days have passed. That's not the right document. That's... Here we go. Calendar. And
Yay.
also... travel plan.
Muscle up. They're back.
Three... I need to log in. Nice. Okay. So we've got Dwin, Zuri, Owen, Sirius. Clive, what are you doing during this time?
Yeah, I'll go with them as well.
Okay. In that case, Iris will stay back and take care of the animals. Sirius, you had... Actually, both Sirius and Owen had a level of exhaustion, if I'm not mistaken.
Did you get one, Owen?
I think,
Oh, you went down.
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I got two at the moment.
You
Would
guys
that have-
just finished a long rest, so recover.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought about that when it was mentioned. I was like, oh good, that goes down. But then I just put resources back and forgot about the exhaustion.
Completely forgotten.
Cool.
Cool. So it looks like we've got our little party of 5 heading out to do some hunting. In that case, could I either get 2 people or 1 person with advantage to make a survival check?
Alrighty, I can do survival.
Yeah, go with advantage.
We. Honk. Well, what a great start.
Nope.
That's what advantage is
Can't
for.
do survival.
But with the help of his friends.
Ah, perfect. 20.
30, 20. Okay. Nice. Good to know. As you guys set off from your campsite, which direction do you wish to take?
Forwards.
Forwards, north.
In the direction of animals.
Northwards? Okay. So heading out from your campsite, there is kind of a bit of a peak which you would have to climb up. But that would give you a bit of a view around somewhat. Alternatively, you could head out and kind of under the underpass, which you came to arrive at the campsite, or head out over kind of more eastish. There's an eastern path. It's up to you which path you wish to take.
Let's go more eastish.
Eastish? Okay.
Mhm.
As the five of you head out along the eastern path, you almost lose Dwin to a tree.
God damn it, Twin.
I'm guessing who. Siri is the other one with a torch. Stop torching! There we go. So as you guys head out along the eastern path, you do find some possibility for smallish game out kind of in the hilly area, the mountainy hilly areas to the south of your location. But you do also see a log bridge, which looks very icy, that lays out across a chasm.
How natural does the log bridge look? Does it look like it's like just a log fallen across the thing, or does it look like it was put there by people?
The log looks like it's fallen across the chasm, so it's just a log, but you can see that the one end of it was obviously cut with a tool, probably just an axe.
Do we move across?
Well, I think if we're looking for furs or pelts, we want the bigger game, and the smaller game is not in that direction. You said the smaller game was out the other way?
Yeah, out south of.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll cross then. We'll do our best.
All right. As you go and take a step up on the log, your foot almost slips out immediately. You can see that the log itself is encased in ice. How you can either try and proceed across the icy log, so it's basically up to you what you guys do here.
Okay.
Can I take a bit of time, like to use pittons and rope and stuff, like to try and make a safety line across the entire thing? Like, I have 10 pittons and 50 feet of rope. So like hammer a pitton in, tie some rope around it, like gradually go out a bit, hammer another pitton in, tie the rope around it.
Okay. You could probably. You have 10 pittons, you say?
Yes.
It would take all 10 of those pittons to safely actually it would take 9 of those pittons to attach to the log. If you're happy to do that.
Yeah, it's fine. I think this might be the first time I've ever used pittons in a D&D game, so...
Yeah. How much? And how much rope do you say you had?
50.
Okay.
50.
Well, the log's about 45 feet across, so you'll have to use
Sounds like...
9 of your pittons and all of your rope.
That's fine. I'm happy to part with them.
Ha! Using mundane tools in D&D. What foolishness.
Low-level problems require low-level solutions.
I reckon. Okay. In that case, Owen, the first get out of the way, Zuri. Okay. You can get the first 2 in without much trouble, because there's still enough ground for you to kind of work around. And from there, though, you're going to have to step up on the icy log and move across while trying to work on top of it.
Yep.
So you go
I'm assuming
and
this is going to require some deck saves.
it's going to... we'll see. So the first one goes in, fine. And you're able to move to the second one and kind of begin the rope assistance system here.
Yep.
And as you go and begin, you carefully step up on the log. You kind of use the pittons and rope to secure yourself against the slippery ice. And you begin to go and try and hammer in that third pitton. So Cirrus. Could you please you feel pretty secure, but as you go, could you please make a crafting check of some kind? What crafting tools are you proficient with?
A bunch. Thieves' tools, tinker's tools, smith's tools, woodcarver's tools, jeweler's kit.
I would say thieves' tools is appropriate enough. Could you make a... This is more physical work than technical work, so I'm going to say a strength-based thieves' tools check.
Strength-based? Why you gotta do this to me? Okay. This is... What's our proficiency bonus at the moment? 2? Or 3? No, it's 2. We haven't gone up yet. 16.
Alright, you're able to get number 3 in, and able to step across to the next stage. As you lean over and begin putting in the 4th pitton, make another check for me.
Uh, 7.
As you go and hammer this one in, the ice makes an unfortunate sounding whine, and you can hear the sound of the wood encased in the ice creaking, but the pitton goes in.
Oh.
Do you continue?
For now. Yeah.
as you go across and step and begin hammering in the next piton.
Yeah. Another 7.
As you're hammering in this one, the ice whines louder and more alarmingly, and you still hear the wood creaking. For a half second, you think you hear a snap, but the log is still holding.
Alright. I'll keep going. I've deleted that dice. It's failed me 2 times in a row.
Wise.
You really hope you're attached to the rope.
Hey?
Are you secured, or... I mean, I'm a cat, so meow.
Yeah, like
I assume we've got the loop of rope on our side and we can hold on to it. Like
It's
and keep
Yeah.
pulling.
the way that I imagine it is that it's secured to the pitons.
Yeah.
And
And
Owen
also-
is... Yeah.
so somewhat skewed to me in various ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a piton is pretty much just something that you loop the rope through, so it's not like you're tying it down. You still need like an anchoring point, usually at the beginning point, like at the start of where you hammer the rope in.
Yeah, I
Otherwise
think
you
it's
can't.
been... I would
Yeah.
say that it's been secured to this end.
Then it's all good.
I hope it's alright me just going across as a cat. I didn't want to assume that would just work, but... So if there's any problem, I'm okay to make checks or whatever.
I would actually like you to make a dexterity...
Sure, yeah.
acrobatics, or... Yeah, an acrobatics check.
Okay, check.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine.
Cool.
That is a use of your wild shape, so...
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Mm.
That was
I have no idea when my last D20 went. But the last roll was in that 20, so I'm assuming that was the good.
Yeah.
Oh, that one fell down. 17, no, 18.
Nice. These last two you feel much more confident with. You're able to pin it in. You've only got a couple more to do now.
Oh, let's go. 13.
That one feels pretty secure. You're happy with it.
And come on. 13 again.
And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that was your last one. You've secured. You've just barely managed to secure yourself across the rope bridge.
Ooh.
Meow.
I'll bend over and pet Cat Cirrus. Then I will call. Alright, that should be safe, guys. You can come across.
During the petting, I revert.
I'll continue the pet for a few awkward seconds.
You just secretly wanted to be petted.
Mm-hmm.
Entire time.
Gotcha.
Got it. Alrighty, I'll maneuver my way across.
All right. Please make an acrobatics check with advantage.
Acrobatics check with advantage. Okay, what have we got? 19. That's
Nice.
a good start. Followed by a less than 19. 19 it is.
Okay. Zuri, you're able to traverse the bridge safely.
Nice.
The system that you guys have set up here it's working well enough. Clive, would you like to go next?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and attempt. That one was athletics or
Yeah.
acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, My dice just disappeared. Hold up. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, beautiful. What a great first roll coming back.
Oh,
Certainly makes
did
things
you roll with
interesting.
advantage? I was looking away for a second. I only saw the 3 roll. Did you make
Yeah,
another one?
Total, yeah.
My computer's being very buggy. Sorry.
Ah.
There we go.
Alright.
And 14.
14, that's sufficient. You're able to traverse the bridge without
Bit
issue.
of a airy wobble.
There was a bit of a scary wobble as you first step on. Dwin's fine. She hops up and
32.
traverses pretty comfortably across. Let's clear these dice. You've made it across the bridge. From here, you guys take a bit of a look out and around. And you quickly catch on to some tracks of some larger beasts, presumably mammoth of some kind, up ahead.
Mammoths, eh?
I just really want you to kill mammoths.
We can make a poncho big enough to share.
Definitely how that works. I mean, yeah, I guess you could.
Let's go, guys. Good job.
Hmm.
No, the track's up here. Might as well take a look. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Let's go kill a mammoth. If Skyrim has taught me anything, that they're easy to kill.
That's not what I learned.
I don't have a mammoth. Okay, guys, we need to download new mods so I can get mammoth.
Just make a big ox.
That'll do.
Also, update Beck just got off the boat.
Cool.
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah, should be a bit still.
As you go up ahead, you find a nice kind of a spot where you can see that mammoth have obviously traversed through quite a bit. There's kind of constant signs of mammoth movement along the pass here. Either side are kind of these high cliffs. Well surrounded by trees and quite steep as well.
Uh-oh. I suppose we keep on following the tracks.
Mhm.
I'll let the rangers lead the way, though.
Alrighty, I shall lead the way and attempt to track these mammoths.
Alright. As you guys press forward with Zuri and Dwin apparently leading the way, you continue along the track. There we go, that's spinny. Following the trail, you keep going forth until you find another natural overpass. This map isn't very good for what I have imagined.
So it's not a man-made bridge.
Maybe I could just get a Maybe I could find a...
Can you copy the log from before?
Give me a sec. I'm pretty sure I can... Oh. I could do this, couldn't I? And then ignore the fact that I've put a in here. Yes, this'll do. Quite. Players. That's what I want. Who do we want? We want Dwin, and Owen, and Loss is here, right?
Of course. Nos is always here.
Clive,
Ross is a good boy.
Cirrus,
Good girl.
and
He's a boy.
Oh boy.
Suri.
Good boy.
I think I've said that like 5 times now. Los is a boy.
Very possible you said it many times.
He's a good boy.
There you go.
Trying. He's trying.
So as you guys continue through the mountains, you arrive. You come to you follow the pack, the tracks out into an opening, a kind of lower-lying area where there is a mountain lake, a bit of snow melt as well in this section.
Does it feel warmer in the area?
Not particularly.
Hmm.
Through a bit of a clearing, you can see far off a herd of mammoth.
I don't want to hear herd.
What do you guys wish to do?
A herd of mammoth. Alright, well, we definitely can't fight a herd of mammoths. I'm hoping for a lone mammoth.
I was hoping for a young or a sick or a half-dead one.
Yeah. Do we see something like that?
There are some younger mammoth that you guys can see.
Yeah, ironically, hunting the younger mammoth not as good of an idea because they
Or
will.
No.
mammoth? Might
I
get
mean
angry.
one.
Yeah, is there like
That
one
would have been the
sick
good luck.
or
No, so the
young
bad luck
mammoth?
is finding a herd. The good luck would have been finding a singular young or a singular sick or a singular
yeah.
herd one. A young one in a herd is useless.
Is there like one mammoth that's like peeled off from the pack?
They're
I mean, we can
keeping
try.
pretty well together here.
Maybe we could try and lure one of them away. I'm not sure how best to do that, but it is an option. Does anyone have a neat spell to try and, or like an idea? On how
I can cast mammoth lure.
Wow. I told you were a fool for getting that spell, but now I guess I'm an idiot. I've got thaumaturgy that might be able to do something.
Could become a creature that the mammoths hunt. I don't know.
Wait a second.
Yeah, my brain thought that for a second. I was like, wait.
Wait a second. Ah, yes.
I could potentially do something with thaumaturgy to like scare the mammoths into running
Big
somewhere.
straw. You're the predator.
Yeah. Like we could sneak up on the pack and
What's a pack of mammoths scared of?
Not much, honestly, because they're mammoths. Like sometimes, like predators can get them, like can spook them a bit. So, like, get them to like
Change class.
move away. But yeah,
Yeah. I'm just thinking any sort of loud sound that might shock them into, running in a direction, and then you could either pick one off that's, like, isn't that
Slower.
Yeah. So that's one way that cavemen hunted mammoths. Well, I think they herded them like off cliffs and stuff.
pretty much. Yeah, that was the main one. They herded them off cliffs.
Well, there you go. We've got some
Is
clues.
there's a convenient cliff nearby.
Seems horrific.
What over here?
Hmm.
Okay.
They did it to like survive. We're doing it for a coat.
Like,
That's
we're gonna
surviving.
Yeah.
yeah, and we're
It's
gonna
gonna be
get
a
some
bowler
meat off
coat.
of it probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit tricky. I mean, yeah, we can try and spook them maybe towards the water, and see who, like, if any of them gets
It'll exacerbate any slow ones, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's going to be a tricky one either way. Do we have a good way of making a big sound?
Yeah, I've got thaumaturgy.
And a big
And, like,
gun.
Yeah, and a gun.
And
Also thunderwave. That makes
Thunderwave,
a pretty large sound as well.
yeah. All right. Okay. Do we have a more precise DM? Do we have a more precise location of where the mammoths are, or am I just looking in the wrong place here?
Can you guys not see them?
No.
No.
They're over.
Are there the little poops in the valley? No, they're rock.
They're over here.
Are you making a big bubble?
I am making a big bubble.
Yeah,
I don't know.
in the bubble.
It's like such a big area.
It could be anywhere in here. Have fun.
You guys probably don't have line of sight of them.
Oh,
What
maybe.
if I suddenly did this?
Okay.
Alright. Flying. No.
I cannot see any mammoths.
Oh no, invisible mammoths.
That's the worst. We just heard them.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
Dear God.
God, that's a lot spookier than I thought. Woo, there's a lot of babies.
Yeah, they look angry.
Okay. So I reckon we try and move
That's
our
the most
way.
mammoth-like thing I could get.
Now the elephant.
I was going to say, I reckon we try and, like, position ourselves over here as best we can, preferably stealthily, and then have
Okay,
sound that essentially herds them this way. So ideally, some of them get, like, stuck on this peninsula, while others, like, filter away or try and leave.
Okay.
So there is this one
Hmm.
who is off by themselves.
Yeah. Yes, but yeah, they're also like that's like the exit path, because I think to over here it's just like pretty much sheer cliff, right? Or pretty sheer. Whatever. I don't know. That's just sort of my thinking, I guess. Yeah. Also, just a fun fact: normal mammoth is a CR5 creature.
Oh, that's like a lot lower than I was expecting.
CR5.
Oh no, CR6. Sorry, my bad. It's a CR6 creature.
Still.
We should be able to take on one mammoth pretty easily.
Yeah,
A herd of
before he
mammoths.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's a
but like
different
this
story.
many, nah.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
But like one.
Yeah,
we
one
can do.
mammoth all by itself will be pretty easily, but yeah. 10 mammoths? No. I'll take a CR60.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it'll be a matter of trying to like spook them, and essentially as they're running away, try and get the slowest one. Like, try and entangle it or something. And, yeah, pretty much just do that.
Yeah, Sirius can cast some sort of crowd control spell to slow them.
Slow spell, yeah.
So I should put you guys back.
Yeah.
Over.
But yeah, I like this plan. Anyone else have any thoughts about how to tackle the mammoth situation?
Check. Very. He's gonna make a strength save.
Yes, mammoths are notoriously bad at strength.
Yeah, it would have to probably be a dex save of some descript if we could make that work.
As you guys are sitting here planning your mammoth assault, you don't hear as much as feel a rumble kind of shake through the ground. Almost instantly it instills a sense of fear within you.
Ooh.
You guys feel that? What was that? I don't like that.
We could look for different large game.
Does it feel like it came from the mammoths, or...
Feels like it came from behind you. And
Oh.
as you kind of feel the rumble almost echo out, the mammoths seem to instantly take notice and begin to put their defenses up. They kind of group together a bit more. And rather than kind of be happy sitting and munching away or drinking from the lake, they kind of put up what pretty much looks like a defensive circle.
Yeah.
What's behind us? Just looks clear.
You can't see anything at the moment.
Let's get into the valley.
Cirrus,
Yeah.
make an intelligence check.
Okay. Flat roll.
Yay.
8.
Okay.
Bit shaky.
So someone said, get down into the valley.
Yeah. Terry says that.
Owen will follow this advice. It seems like it's a good idea. Especially we're in like some sort of narrow canyon. And we heard a big rumbly sound come from behind us.
I don't know if we can stay out of sight of these mammoths. I'll try to like slink around in the shadows.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Owen is following suit. Like, stealthily moving down.
Yeah, so he's going to also try and hide, stealthily move.
Yeah, so
Avoid
we'll
whatever is behind it.
Clive.
Alright. As you guys are moving out and slinking around the side of the lake, kind of away from the mammoths, The mammoths themselves aren't looking particularly pleased by this. And you can tell they're on high alert. You can even see them kind of looking out and around, putting their trunks up in the air to sniff the air. Even with your passive perception, you can tell that they're just based on their numbers, they probably know you guys are on the opposite side of the lake. But at this stage, they don't seem to particularly care.
Yeah, that's okay.
We're not the threat at the moment.
Hmm. Yeah.
Zeus is heading for like lowland across the lake.
Okay. So as you guys go and carefully make your way across the lake, heading out, traversing the lowland, it does take a bit of climbing to do so, but you guys are able to get out and whereabouts here-ish, or...
Yeah, around there.
Yeah.
Seems good.
The mammoths are still on high alert.
It's just acted spooked by whatever that could have been. That
Yeah.
spooked the mammoths.
Quite suddenly, you guys can see something large move up in the trees right above the mammoths.
Hmm.
Let's bring it out.
Was that like here?
No.
Oh.
Like directly above the mammoths.
Oh.
North. A massive theropod creature, fur lining its back, bellows out from the tree line, beelining towards the mammoths. The mammoths are briefly stunned by the appearance of the large creature. As you go and try and take a defensive formation, but one is just scooped up in the creature's mouth and kind of carried by the creature out through the herd and down into the lake.
Oh, there it is. Oh, they did it like we don't see it at first. The one of the mammoths just starts like going through the tree, like above the canopy. You see him like being ripped around.
I was about to ask how big this creature is, but then he said, "Oh, it picks up a mammoth in its mouth." I was like, "Oh, okay, that big."
This thing is very big.
The herd of the mammoths, which had just been torn through, a couple of injured by by the assault, just begin fleeing.
This is lucky.
Okay, let's go. We have to get one of them as unless we want to fight a T-Rex. A very big T-Rex, but you know.
Oh yeah, let's avoid the Gigantosaurus.
Hmm. Okay.
And then go after the injured mammoth.
Try to flank the herd, track him a bit. I slugged past this guy.
So the mammoth are fleeing off in the opposite direction at a pretty fast pace. As you can see, this giant theropod beast lifts up the mammoth and kind of walks a couple of steps closer to you to plop its kill down on the shores of the lake here.
How about the tree?
It'd be very nice if you just gave it to us for free, you know. It's like, hey guys, I see you were having trouble with those mammoths. Have one.
I mean, we might be able to scavenge. We don't need one. We just need a bit of skin, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Serious.
And there are also still some knocked over mammoths here.
Yes.
But, yeah,
Well,
so
let's try to
in
go
sort
for
of
one of
that.
the. Let's try to go for one of those first before
Yeah,
we
That could be good, yeah.
Yeah, so Cirrus,
to go.
the DM was calling Cirrus.
Yeah.
Sirius, you're behind a tree, like
I'm
feet
10
away.
feet away.
Could you please make a stealth check?
25.
That's pretty good.
At the moment, the beast seems preoccupied.
I'm gonna use that time while it's eating to move.
Yep,
I'm
you can
stuck.
do that.
Oh! Tree branches.
Who's going next? What is everyone else doing?
Alrighty, yes. I will try and stealthily make my way around to one of the knocked over mammoths.
All right, Zuri, you're going to try and take the long way around.
Well, no, I'm not going to walk right between it and then swim through the water. No.
Well, like
I'm gonna try to stealth directly under its legs.
you're going to try and clamber up the cliffside a bit here to.
Yeah, and then come
Put some
across and
distance.
around.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, could you make a could you also make a stealth check?
Stealth. 11.
Okay. You can see the large feathery theropod stop and kind of lift up its head and sniff the air a bit. And it kind of opens its mouth slightly, and you guys can feel the rumble out from it.
Okay. I'll stop.
And it kind of sits still like it's barely its ankles still within the water. As it's there sniffing the air.
Alright, I'll just stop for now.
While that's happening, Cirrus and not Cirrus, Owen and Clive, what are you guys doing?
I think something similar, trying to sneak past,
All right.
and hoping that if it does see us, it's just got to ignore us because it's already got a substantial meal.
Yeah, as long as we don't make it clear that we're trying to take its food away from it. Yeah.
All right. Owen, you gonna head up the same way that Zuri went?
Yeah.
All right. Could you make a stealth check for me?
Boom. Oh, that's stealth plus 8, so 14. It's actually better than I was expecting, but I forgot that I have expertise in stealth.
That is much better. You're able to clamber up, and the theropod still seems to be sitting there, the same as it was before. Clive.
How good is Clive at stealth?
Let's see. Stealth. When it comes to stealth, not very good.
That's right, Clive. I believe in you.
I believe it's. I don't think I have anything currently on. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything currently. So I guess it would just be probably like some leather armor.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I just have nothing. So, yeah, I guess I'll just try to stealth out as well. Attempt to, anyways.
Let's see how Dwayne goes with this.
Oh no.
Dwayne, what are you doing there?
So Dwin slips down and kind of lands at the level below where the rest of you are trying to get to. The theropod doesn't seem to like this and basically steps up and over its kill. Jesus. Reaches like almost to Dwin.
Hmm.
Oh. Good news, guys. I didn't roll for Dwin.
You
Oh,
did.
good.
I will
And then
roll
we
for
get
myself
to-
since I still haven't, though. Oh, that
You get to
doesn't look
blame
good.
the DM
Oh,
for
okay.
this one. Hey, look at that.
Dwin's going to carefully back up and try and scoot around to a side that is not as close to the theropod without also having to turn her back, which she is able to do. She's able to kind of go, and the theropod seems pleased by this to a degree. It kind of goes and it keeps sniffing the air. It does actually just pick up its kill and begin walking out back through the lake. Cirrus, you can see that it's moving vaguely in your direction as it's going across, but it goes back up fast, and it's gonna keep going a bit.
Okay, good. This is an optimal outcome.
Lives in the treetops, apparently.
You can see why they became birds.
Hope you guys don't encounter that one again.
Not
Yeah.
not until we've got at least a few levels under our belt.
Like, we go to the fort and they'll be like, first quest. Yeah, we need you to fight this giant T-Rex.
With the theropod threat past, you guys are free to spend a bit more time approaching the gravely wounded mammoths on your own terms.
Excellent.
As you go and approach the closest one, it's pretty much been crushed. It's barely alive.
Alright, well, Zuri will attempt to put it out of its misery if she can.
Yeah, that's okay. You go and humanely euthanize the dying mammoth. You can see another smaller mammoth, a baby or a child mammoth, also injured and wounded, or gravely wounded as well.
Yeah. Same thing. Take it down.
All right.
How wounded is it? Could we potentially revive
Yeah.
it and then have it as our pet? Yeah. Probably a bad idea.
I'm not saying you couldn't. Please consider I do not have mammoth models.
Alright, I think then let's just put it out of the DM's misery.
Yeah. Alright.
Right.
Okay, well, with some dead mammoths, I reckon we attempt to skin... Well, we're primarily here for the pelts, right? So we try and skin what we can. And we can't really transport much of the meat, as it were, since there are very few of us and there is a lot of mammoths. But yeah, I guess we try and skin what we can from the mammoths.
All right.
Carcasses.
Survival checks, if you will.
Yeah.
Skinning checks.
Survival, you say? Nailed it. Natural 20.
Okay.
Pow.
Okay. You're able to get pieces of mammoth leather or mammoth hide at this stage. You get 10 bits of mammoth hide, 2 mammoth tusks, or 2 bits of mammoth ivory, and honestly, that's probably going to be as much as you can carry.
Oh, sorry. How many hides? My bad.
10.
10.
Sweet. Okay. Gotcha. Makes
You
sense.
can either carry back the hide and tusks or the hide and some meat.
Nah, we still have some meat. We still have some rations.
We have food. I'd like the tusks. Yeah.
Okay.
Tusk sells. Ivory sells, I assume,
Mhm.
for a good chunk of money.
We might better use a bit too.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, you guys can pick up the 10 mammoth hides, or 10 bits of mammoth hide, and the two tusks. 2 bits of mammoth tusk.
Nice.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do out on this hunting expedition? Congrats, you managed to collect without combat.
I think. I mean, that's the main thing. Do we want to scavenge for some, some herbs or plants while we were out?
Yeah. Can't hurt.
Nice.
It's not like there's poisonous and dangerous plants. So.
That's what you think.
I'm sure Cirrus knows otherwise.
I mean, there are.
Yeah.
Okay. Plants, you say? Make a survival check.
Do you want to do it, or shall I, Cirrus?
Let's do one each. Oh wait, it's not advantage. Sorry.
I mean, there's a group of you guys, so you guys can help each other out. That's okay.
Okay, cool.
Got a 13.
22.
Bloody hell.
19.
Those are some pretty decent rolls.
Nice. Alrighty.
There's a particular cold one.
Cold plants, you say? Particularly around the area where you were hunting the mammoths, you're able to, I mean, most of this place was, like, it's pretty trampled and picked off, but you are able to recover one lot of you find a small plant with a heart-shaped leaf. It's kind of a pale green color, with these small bell-shaped flowers. Actually, would you know it didn't have flowers at this time of year? Scrap that on the flowers. It doesn't have flowers this time of year.
Okay.
But you recognize it as earleaf herb. You can just barely get one lot of it.
Okay. One lot of the leaves.
Yeah. Earleaf herb leaf.
Do I know what this does? What it's good for? Properties?
Yes, you know that earleaf herb is particularly good for enhancing hearing, though you have to be careful not to overdose on it because otherwise it can cause temporary, or if you're really unlucky, permanent deafness. So be careful with the amount that you use. I mean, you should be fine because you only have one lot of it, so.
Yeah.
So that's what you find in the area. That's where the mammoths were in particular.
Mhm.
But on your way back, you're still keeping a bit of a lookout, and you notice a particular vine growing out of a kind of cliff face that catches your eye. It has these thin, flexible, I guess vines would be the best way to describe them. And it looks like they're really anchored into the cliffside here, the rock of the cliffside.
Mhm.
You recognize it as... You guys would recognize that it does have innate magical properties. It's commonly known as Shatterthorn vine.
Okay.
Innate what properties you said, sorry?
Magical.
That's magical.
Some kind of magical properties.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Shall we remove some?
Mm-hmm. Carefully.
Carefully? Well, it has a name like Shatterthorn.
So does it shatter?
I assume we must be careful in its harvesting. Alright, Zuri will attempt to harvest it.
Okay, could you describe how you go and try and harvest the Shatterthorn?
Alright, well, what do I actually know about Shatterthorn? Are there like some actual things I understand about it?
Could you make either a nature or arcana check?
It doesn't matter. I'm not smart.
Can I try nature? Like, is this familiar for me or?
Yeah, Zuri doesn't know Dick.
Yeah, Cirrus, you can do one as well.
Did the person who's good at Arcana do one?
No.
Nope. Alright.
16.
No.
16 is pretty good.
Since Zuri is the one that was going to harvest it and rolled so poorly, Zuri, you basically go and you grab one of the vines. And as you're doing that, Sirius, you're like, oh yeah, the when it's disturbed, the vines can like rapidly coil and recoil. So it's well known for being able to either ensnare prey that way, or also repel predators with powerful strikes.
Lashes.
Yeah, lashes.
It's like, wait, be careful.
So Zuri, as you go and grab it, the vine coils around your arm and actually pulls you up.
Oop.
So you're actually dangling up by the vine itself, which has wrapped around your arm. Make a strength saving throw for me.
Nine.
you can feel the pressure on your arm, on your forearm here. It feels like it's like it's going to break your arm. You take 8 force damage.
Oof.
Ow.
Can I try to pull him out?
Yeah. Sirius, could you make a dexterity saving throw as you go and try and free Zuri from the Shatterthorn Vine?
I shall dex save +3. So 17.
You're actually able to go and grab a dagger and chop that vine off, which instantly releases the pressure, causing Zuri to drop back
I
down.
hit the vine.
Oof.
You're lucky they can't hear.
Okay. Ow. I'll leave it to Cirrus.
And I'll slowly harvest carefully.
Yeah. So the vines themselves aren't too much good for stuff, but the roots, which are able to bore through solid rock.
Rock, right. I don't think I have anything to dig those out. Well, what kind of thing would you need?
Just like an axe or like a saw to just hack through the roots themselves, the woody root.
Okay.
You can see some of the roots sticking out.
Right. Does anyone have like an axe or something to cut this wood?
I should do.
I have a hand axe.
Hand axe?
Really one of my weapons.
Alright, yeah. Check it up here. Yeah, I'll start. Tunk, 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 tunk.
I literally have woodcarver's tools. That would probably also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In that case, Cirrus, make a dexterity save with advantage as you try and avoid the Shadowthorn's
defenses.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You're able to avoid the Shadowthorn's Fura as it whips out as you're hacking away at its roots. But you are able to get a good piece of Shatterthorn vine wood.
Excellent. Good chunk.
Fun fact about the scientific name for Shadowthorn vine is Fracturia spinia, or spina.
I think it's Spania.
Spina.
Okay.
Careful not to break your back.
Yeah, we're fine. We harvested some. Nobody died. Zuri only got a little bit hurt.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's pretty good.
That's good.
I've done enough.
All right. You guys make your way back home to home camp. Summon players. Oh, I can make people. I can make people aside from myself GM or band. That is a role.
Good to
I'm
know.
capable of giving out.
For bad players, banned. For good players, ascended to DM. Back, Ruth. Aren't you happy?
Ruth stomps the ground.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As you guys return to camp, it's time to get the hides prepared and turned into the winter cloaks for you.
Mm-hmm.
Who has... Oh, you guys don't have leatherworking. Actually, no,
I do.
You do?
Yeah, Owen made some for me a while ago. Like, you can make a set using his artificer's
Yeah, I can make any.
until he makes a different set, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. There are also some poor quality leatherworking tools available at the camp.
Michael.
Who has leatherworking proficiencies?
Nope.
Excellent. In that case, could someone please make it's probably going to take you guys a couple of days to properly prepare the leather into cloaks.
Good. Get rid of my exhaustion.
How many days are you willing to spend here? Like, what quality of cloaks do you want?
Well, I mean, something appropriate. So I'd say at least like probably 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
if the cloaks give us at least advantage, would be good, but depends how long it would take to get full, like, since, yeah.
Yeah. If you spend a couple of days, like a day or two, you can prepare them such that they will protect you from the cold for like maybe a week or two.
Right.
If you spend like maybe 5 or 6 days, you can prepare them so that they're actually
Like, indefinitely.
pretty usable.
Yeah.
If you spend like, I'm going to say if you guys spend a full week just preparing the cloaks here, you're able to make them into proper winter clothing, which will last a while, and like give you the full protection. And they also won't smell.
Okay.
Because
I was pretty on the side of, like, the 2 to 3 days just for the temporary protection sounds good, but the not smelling and permanent winter clothes is appealing.
Yeah, I'd be okay with spending like maybe a week here.
Full
And then-
week?
Yeah.
What do you reckon,
Yeah.
Owen? You reckon yet? Clive? You go for the downtime, Clive? Clyde?
Clive.
Clive has become mute.
I was muted. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I guess just make sure, just tend to the animals, really. Make sure that they're still okay.
Yeah, do we have food for them? They can't really graze out here.
Yeah.
I mean, with the week long, we could get food for them, surely.
Well, I mean, you're a druid. You can prepare good berry.
Oh, that's
And-
true.
We can use that as a stopgap.
Yeah, if we can feed the animals well enough, then I'm happy with it.
I'll prepare good berry. Good other spell.
All right. So you have 10 bits of hide to work with here. Taking the week, if you take the full week without trying to rush the job at all, you can just go and make those cloaks, no problems. If you wanted to try and rush the job at all, I would probably get you to roll for them.
Hmm.
I think we've got the time. Take the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think in this instance we might just have to take the time
sure.
before we move on.
I can get purify food and drink as well, but I don't think I can create.
With good berries and some hunters, you guys should be right.
Yeah.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Water.
There is 6 of you.
Mhm.
6 of you around and you have 10 hide. What would you like to do with the remaining 4?
I think we could just prepare them and to sell them once we get to the fort, right?
Like cloaks or just leather?
Just like leather.
Yeah.
So maybe not make the full cloaks with them, just prepare the leather.
Process it.
Yeah, piss on it, because that's what you need. You need, like, genuinely, you need ammonia to prepare the leather.
Yeah.
Why leather working was considered such a low tier job, because you're around piss quite a lot.
You guys have horses and ceratops.
Yeah, that was the easiest way to get ammonia back in the day. Just
This is pee.
yeah. Fun fact. Yeah, I think it might have changed after a while, but that was the old way of doing it.
Okay. So, as you guys spend a week... Jeez.
Peeing on leather.
A week peeing on leather. Exactly. You spend a week taking the time to get the cloaks, the winter cloaks sorted. You also have... Or by the end of that, you guys have 6 winter cloaks. These will provide you resistance against cold damage. And whilst wearing them, you don't need to make checks against while traveling in cold weather or freezing weather or similarly adverse conditions.
Good.
Nice.
Mammoth cloak.
Yeah. You also have the 4 bits of mammoth leather. So not mammoth hide, but mammoth leather, as it's been properly prepared. And of course, you still have the tusks, which I'm guessing you haven't prepared at all.
That's pretty raw ivory, but
Yeah. Okay.
If we have time, then I'd break it into maybe strips. At least to get some parts to keep for myself and separate the rest to sell.
Okay. So in that case, with the 2 bits of mammoth tusk, you could probably break that down into 6 pieces of mammoth ivory.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Pieces of mammoth ivory.
Is Clive doing anything?
6 mammoth cloaks.
Not too sure.
What do you need, Clive?
Honestly, I don't think I need anything.
And then 4 mammoth.
I think Owen would spend some time with his horse and try to build the bond.
Rapport.
Okay. Make sure you... Alright, everyone can add a mammoth cloak to the inventory, I suppose.
Yep. If I keep 1 piece of mammoth ivory, is that enough to do a couple of jobs, or I need 1 piece per job? If it's making small items, we talked about.
Depends what you want to make.
Depends what it's for. Because most of it wouldn't be a thing out of ivory. It'd just be a bit of ivory on the things, stripped, bands or pieces.
Yeah, just as decoration.
Yeah.
Decorative pieces of ivory.
Decorative or supportive kind of clasp stuff.
Depends what you're trying to make, really.
Sure. I'll keep
one...
2 just to be safe.
Okay. Well, you're not at a place to sell them, so you have a while to think, think on it. Oh, and if you want to, you are the main crafts person here, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that with all the other crafting that's going on, during the first, you might be able to get a day or 2 of horse bonding in.
Yep.
Whilst you're waiting for some curing to take place. But
mostly I'm helping with crafting. Yeah, that's all good.
All right. With that, the week kind of comes and goes. You notice that throughout that time, the weather has continued to get a bit cooler. On the day that kind of everything is done and you guys are rugged up and at least equipped to move on, whether you want to or not. It's an overcast day. It's probably sitting at around early morning. I would say it's a nice -15.
Beautiful. Nice and rugged up in our mammoth cloaks.
Yeah.
Before we head off, I sent you a message, Alex. Is there something we could... Yeah. Let's get this one out of the way. Something I've been meaning to do for a while, and now's the best time, I think.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead. I'll get Owen to roll.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you're helping me out to do something.
Cool.
Secret.
Mm-hmm.
Owen and/or Cirrus, it's either a single roll or one person rolling with advantage. Could you do a woodworking? Probably just an intelligence-based woodworking check.
I will do one of the rolls because I want to be like having Cirrus actually help out.
Okay.
Despite the fact that it's suboptimal.
Suboptimal, you say?
That was Owen's roll.
18 plus.
Never mind.
18 plus intelligence plus. So it's plus 6. Yeah, 24 total.
Okay, nice. You're able to take that and make what you want. Did I?
Do I know what I'm making, or you just be
yeah,
like,
you know, we've talked about it before.
I think I know what this is. I'm not 100% sure, but
All right. I should have done that right up. Where? What? Archive? No, not archive. Ah. Cirrus, are you gonna do anything with that now?
Yeah, I'll probably present it.
Okay.
Do that.
Do you have a name for it?
What's the like? Is there like a shark word for lightning, or like sizzle or something?
Shark.
It's like Shaz or something. Zazzle.
go DM, invent the language now.
Let's say it's got like a. I say it's like got a shark word, and I say it, but it means like
Yeah,
like
it would be like.
You right? It made me say it.
That's.
Yeah, Kazik. Yeah. Yeah, because like Zirk. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, originally, so Zuri, I come up to you and Cirrus Super Silly is like, it's been a joy traveling with you. You really you show that you care for us, and I consider you a friend. And me and Owen made this for you, and I present you with it's a quiver made out of the lightning rod branch. The natural like lightning pattern's got in the wood of like carved that to accentuate like a lightning bolt pattern, and through it is just like Z's and S's in like a shark language, I'll tell you, it's like an automatic pick for like lightning noises.
Oh wow.
It's like I say Kazirk. It's a lightning quiver for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh. Zuri's just kind of a bit stunned. Like this is like been very not used to getting gifts, so she's incredibly flattered.
My people like to make things from what we find, and I wanted to make gifts for my friends. I had some javelins that I was making for Gumi, but unfortunately they're not made yet.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. Zuri takes off her like other more basic leather quiver and just begins like slotting the arrows into the new one.
Cool.
Thank you. I don't really have anything to give you in return. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I like to travel light.
All right.
Your friendship is enough.
Oh, very cute. Yes. All right. Yes. But yes, Zuri is very happy, very appreciative.
Good.
All right. Cool. So lightning quiver was it?
Yeah, it's where'd it go?
Yeah. Why can't I type? Oh, the capital Q is just super weird in this. Has like this really long.
This is how it's spelled to me.
Yeah.
Kazirk.
Kazirk. Amazing.
I'll give you the stat. I'll give you the stat block in a minute.
It's okay. No stress.
I'm stressing.
Okay, more stress.
Take a short break. I can use a smoke anyway.
Oh no, it's fine. You go. I mean,
Got it.
I'm not doing much else at the moment, so.
So are we traveling at the moment?
I think we will be traveling. Yes.
I spent a long time here.
Yeah. I think we've spent here longer than we have in one spot for a good long while, actually. I think even back in the town, we were only there for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, it seems right.
And we've just been on the road.
On the road again. But it is nice to be traveling again. I feel like we're advancing now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Zuri's quite happy to be traveling, that's for sure. She's managed to retrieve one of the eggs, which is very good for her, in fact.
It's one of her goals achieved.
Oh yeah, I think there were 3 eggs in that clutch specifically, and she'll probably still want to know what happened to Ayola and her mentor as well. But yeah,
So you've got two out of the 3 eggs.
one out of 3. Loss was not one of the eggs from that clutch. Loss was a stillborn egg that was like an old relic of the temple of the hatchery she was living at. Yeah. So there's still two eggs, presumably floating around somewhere.
So we've got 2 more eggs to collect and your friends to rescue.
Potentially. But yeah.
Do we know what Clive's what's Clive's overall goal at the moment, other than hunting Kazmagians?
Hold on, let me pull up my note again. I had to write it down. Let's see.
Oh, neat. Yeah. The only downside to the quiver is that if the arrows deal lightning damage, then I can't use my piercer feat.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but
That's okay.
it can come up as useful, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. There'll always be like moments where it's like there'll be physical damage primarily, but if I need to use lightning damage because physical is not an option, then 100% are useful.
Actually, I guess I didn't write it down. It's okay. I think Alex kind of remembers what we talked about with it.
How was the question?
What Clive's overall goal is, at least for the time being, other than killing Kazmagians.
Oh, well, yes, killing Kazmagians is one thing, but also, Clive, was your character's mother... She was killed, wasn't she?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, no, it would probably be getting revenge on the people that caused that death, which, yes, the Kazmagians are one, but also, finding out who Clive's mother was in contact with during her diplomatic missions.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I totally spaced. I was like, I knew we had something, and I thought I wrote it down. I'm pretty sure I swore I did. I just probably didn't put it on my external hard drive when we moved.
Yeah. It's always annoying when you have to organize shit. It's like I'm not sure where something is. You have to remember.
Yeah.
Memory. Okay. So, I'm guessing you guys have actually moved off.
Yeah, I think at this point, once we've done our exchanging of gifts and refreshing of goals and such, we are moving on with mammoth cloaks to
Mammoth
protect
cloaks.
to protect us from the cold.
Hey, Cirrus.
Ah,
You don't have to make constitution saves anymore.
Nice.
really?
The best news we've heard all day.
Okay, so as you guys pack up camp and continue on and out through the wilderness here. Geez, how many days travel is it going to take you? Okay, 800 total.
800
Oh my God.
days?
800 miles.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
Right.
800
Yeah.
days is a very long time.
The journey of 2.5 years.
We arrived at the fort in time for the Dragon Lord to have taken over. And I mean, like, everything, not just the fort.
All right.
He has activated his ancient ritual.
Like, where were you guys? You've been gone for years.
Fishing.
Okay. So as you begin setting off once again, you head out from this camp in your new little caravan, all rugged up and feeling much less cold as you travel onwards. It's not as slow going now that you don't have to worry about the cold. Let's just pick everyone up. Oh. Put you over here. Is that everyone? Damn,
Looks
well,
like
better be-
everyone.
Left behind at camp.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think Owen got left behind.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm clicking on my. Dwin also got left behind.
Oh no.
Me and Dwin are just here at camp chilling.
What are you doing under
Everyone
that
else
tree?
has gone to.
Where-
We went to leave
Normal-
and Dwin and Owen have snuck off to make out.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
no.
just doing like normal things.
Where are you guys?
Making out back to back. They're doing like the secret agent pose.
Not even-
Yeah, we're
Oh.
posing, looking cool.
Oh no. There's like the. No, I shouldn't say that. Where's. There's Zuri. There's Loss. It's fine, I can teleport people that have gotten lost. Let's just fast forward to get to this damn fortress.
You're not gonna make us roll
Nothing eventful happens along the way.
for a change.
You've defeated my exhaustion.
Uh, 672.
Is that the mile calculator?
It is the mile calculator. Feel like I need to start it again almost because I've run out of space.
That's how far we've travelled.
What? Value? Yeah. Table 1 miles. U4.
Euphoria?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Fast? What do you mean not available? Table 1 March. Oh. Ah. I need to do annoying things. Nice. I'm having to manually just copy and paste the formula over and over again, and then shifting the boxes that it's pulling from.
No, it sounds they're irritating.
What do you mean? So these should be fine to extend. Yes, they are. Very good. But if I try and drag the formula across, then it also moves the reference cells in the other sheet. So it goes from trying to reference the pace column to the miles column, and the miles column to the march column, which is not right. That's not how that works. Cool. Day 30, 31. So, after setting off once again from camp, you travel for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 5 full days, and on the 6th day of travel, you've been traveling for probably about 3-ish hours, or 2-3 hours, when you do finally hit the city. You guys were coming from the eastern side. Or the southeastern side, which would be out from... Ah, shit. Here will do. I would like to summon my players.
Woo.
And I should probably make this the default board now.
Probably. I expect we'll be here. Actually, guys, we should leave, like, immediately. Like,
Yeah.
Busted.
Now that we've arrived. Actually, I think I left something back at the other camp. Can we just quickly go back, guys?
Gotta wear in these mammoth coats. I looked over Discord and like the BRB gotta help Beck unload the car. I'd written in the text thing sad, and I was like, "What? I don't remember writing sad. Why the world?" Like, because I was trying to WASD around in tabletop, and I've written sad. Yeah, it's like I was like, I thought I was possessed. I was like, why would I write? I don't remember doing that.
That's very funny.
Very sad that you have to go help.
Sad.
We'll miss you.
What color is Owen?
Blue, I believe.
Wait.
Yeah. Dark bluish.
Oh, that's right. Gumi's...
Green?
Why do you guys have 2 horses? Oh, one of them's Zuri's horse. I get it now.
You mean twins?
Well, yeah. No, I was like, why are there 2 white horses? This is very confusing. And one of them's twins, one of them's Zuri's.
Yeah.
Zuri, you were reliable, weren't you?
I believe so, yes.
There we go. So little...
Could you rename Ruthless to Ruth, please?
No.
Is my horse female or male? Not that it matters to me. For the name, but just for reference.
Male, I would say.
Okay.
There we go. There's our little caravan approaching. You guys, you can kind of see it from a little ways off. You can see the high-walled city, or high-walled fortress city, from a little ways off. But as you finally approach, you can see, like, these walls are just lined with guards and, like, weapons.
We're hooking up with like Kazmagian horses.
Hey, there's... Yeah. You're riding up with Kazmagian horses, a Ceratopsian beast of burden, and a quite obviously Vrestic warhorse.
Yeah, look, it's, people are weird. We're just travelers, adventurers,
This white horse is so majestic.
It is pretty cool looking.
I love that the smallest one of us has the hugest horse.
Hugest horse, you say?
He likes
Hugest
that.
horse, you say?
Baba horse.
That's too big.
Yeah, needs a ladder to get on it. Charge.
Charge! Who's out front?
Our charisma person. Zuri.
Still Zuri.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sure. Zuri will be out front.
So you go and you approach the city walls. There isn't any guards down at the bottom, but there are... Oh, I need to link them. Draken. And also link you, and that'll do for now. You see up the top, there's a couple of dwarven. There's actually quite a few dwarven gun corps members. And as your group approaches, one of them shouts out in dwarven.
I believe I speak Dwarven.
Shit, do I speak Dwarvish? No, I just speak Draconic Common and
Do I?
So,
Dart.
Zuri has no idea what they are saying.
I do speak Dwarvish. Owen, I do speak back Quebec in to Owen. Owen, would your father's name carry any weight here? Would your father's weight name?
Wait,
Is
your
your
father's
father
weight.
overweight?
I imagine he probably would be a little bit overweight. Not like massively, but in the in the well-fed way of nobles, he'd be
No,
a little
Owen,
bit-
would your father's name carry any weight here?
Would it? DM? Possibly.
Okay. You're of two minds about this. On one hand, human noble. I don't know if you'd have too much. I don't know if you know too much about this fortress in particular. But human nobility and dwarven nobility don't always get along super well.
Right.
But on the other hand, you're human nobility from a mountainous highland area, and that could breed some more camaraderie with the dwarven nobility, who are also, the mountainous highland nobles.
Yeah, I'll mention that. Potentially, I'm not sure. We're kind of far away from my father's mine, but
okay.
I suppose it can't hurt too much to drop a name.
I was seeing that Zuri's not understanding. I'll call up to the dwarves and say, we've travelled through the mountain pass. We mean no harm. We don't come through here, the tribe, do we? We don't come to this fort.
No, you would.
Oh, we would. Then I'll just mention that. I'll say I'm from the Hashak tribe. We need refuge. Me and my comrades, we're peaceful.
The soldiers kind of look to each other. They're trying to get a bit of a gauge on all of you.
Hashak tribe. I say my name. I got confused. Sorry.
That's okay. They seem pretty pleased by it. They go and call out. One of them calls out in kind of gruff dwarvish. All right, open the gates, and the gates do open. Oh no! Uh-oh.
I was broken.
Oh.
You know that's about dwarven craftsmanship. It's hit or miss.
Very poor craftsmen, dwarves.
Oh, jeez. Oh no.
Be careful going through. The gate's a bit faulty.
Apparently. God. Okay. I guess we just... grab... Oh, bugger. Oh, no.
Looks raised to me.
Okay, that'll do. It's good enough. As you guys are going out underneath, the dwarven soldiers from up top the wall here will call down to you, in a gruff, or also very gruff, with a heavy dwarvish accent, but this time in Western Common. The stable's over to the left as you enter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Repeats in dwarvish.
And okay, this is fine. I was having trouble getting you guys to enter for a minute. And then we close. Oh, bugger. Where have I gone? And then the gates close, and we'll pretend they close.
And look at how close those gates are.
Close. No bandits or dinosaurs getting in there.
Yep, definitely. And we also have a dwarvish... Dwarvish stable hand here. There we go. That's a stable hand for sure. He's definitely not going to chop up your horses.
I don't think you want to try on roof.
Yeah. What you guys have entered the city. The city of Einspur Shantrag.
Well, my original plan was to use my urban bounty hunter connections to see if we can get information on Lady Malady.
So yeah, like involvement and position with the Dragon Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we find an inn first?
Yeah. Zuri was probably going to look for a place to sell off the mammoth hides, the spare ones that we may have.
Cool, yeah, and that ivory.
Yeah, we can sell the ivory too, yeah.
Okay. Looking around the... getting inside of the mountain there a bit. Looking around the city, it looks like most of the buildings here have actually been built into the sides of this mountain area. There are a couple of stalls that pop out along the main street here. You go over to someone that appears to be selling various odds and ends, clothing and other leatherworking stuff, or clothing and leather things. I can speak. So Zuri, that's what you're heading off to do. You're going to sell
I'll go help communicate.
with Cirrus.
Yeah. I assume have we already boarded up all our steeds? Or should we do that?
That's what I was going to check with.
Right.
'Cause
Did you mind doing that first, Owen, what we had?
I'll take care of it.
Yeah. Clive could do stuff too.
You guys are able to board up your horses and Ceratops mount.
That Ceratops has been super chill considering we've done just taken it from its normal masters and been like, we're going somewhere cold.
Yeah, it's used to working hard. It's been part of the Dragon Lord's forces.
Yep.
Get in the stables. There we go. Oh, not on the roof.
There we go.
There. I'm ignoring the fact that these stables are much fuller than they should be. Or maybe not. Maybe that's about right for this.
No. Little.
Okay, Zuri and Cirrus, you're going to sell while it's hot.
Yeah, selling the stonks.
Big stonks.
So yes, we're here ready to sell mammoth hides for the upcoming winter, so shit's hot.
We show the cloaks that we made.
Yeah.
And they look pretty good, you see. Nice keeping us warm out there.
Trader looks over what you have. Mammoth hide's pretty good. Hide.
I've kept 10 strips, just small strips.
Leather.
The thing.
Can we just not sell leather on its own?
I only take it in a bundle.
Mammoth leather. You have the 4 bits of mammoth leather. I need another cup of tea. He'll buy those for looking over them. He'll buy them for a gold each.
Nice.
The ivory.
I'm giving 2 bids, so we got 8. So
8 ivory. You had.
yeah,
Didn't you have 6 pieces?
I was at
Yeah.
6 total.
It
Sorry.
was 6, yeah.
Okay,
6
then we're
total.
going to sell 4.
Each bit of ivory. It hasn't been like it's not carved ivory, it's just like it's been treated a little, prepared, but it hasn't been turned into anything in particular.
Yep.
He looks over the ivory and he says you might have better luck with you might have better luck trying to sell that to the lord of the fortress.
Sure.
He doesn't have the coinage himself to nor the coinage nor the expertise to work with something like that.
Okay. That's
Interesting.
all good.
Yeah.
Do I know who the Lord is? Anything about him? I doubt a hawk.
You do know who the Lord is. Gonna make me say his name, aren't you?
Alex being like, I have to come up to like say the
I
complicated name.
have come up with the name. I
You
just
did this to yourself, DM.
I've done this to myself. The Lord of Ironspur Shontrag is Rain Creatorclacker. He's a dwarven male. You know him as a bit of a rough reputation. He's he's a dwarven noble, but he is very much a warrior and
Right.
has known to lead the forces down into the Metalgrund Badlands to
Lead them.
lead them and do his own part to take care of the bandit problems.
Yeah, nice. If is this, we might be able to get if we're going to present this to the Lord, we might be able to gift some of it to him. Or maybe just gift it to him in exchange for information, or
Alright. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
because he's connected. Getting his favor could be a good idea.
Yeah, I'd say so, especially if you want him to keep us safe from Dragon Lord forces while we recover and plan our next move.
So maybe before meeting, we could talk to everyone and see what we would like out of it. See what kind of help we could even use. And he might get us on to our next step. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Alright.
Sounds like a good idea.
Let's get some find where the inn is.
Okay. Nice. Alrighty. What's everybody else up to?
I want to probably be looking for the connections.
We'll probably find in, and then we can find Owen.
So Owen, you're going to try and use your mercenary, your
Urban bounty
feature?
hunter.
Urban bounty
Yes.
hunter. All right, urban bounty hunter. Could you read that off to me? Because I'm lazy and don't want to do it myself.
Yep. Give me a second. Frequent contact with people in a segment of society that your chosen quarries move through. These people might be associated with the criminal underworld, rough and tumble folk on the streets, or members of high society. This connection comes in a form of contact in any city you visit, a person who provides information about the people and places of that local area.
Okay. And who would be your chosen quarries?
At the moment, I suppose Dragon Lord's forces.
Okay. In that case, you would be familiar with a guard here in the city. A guard, you say?
I do say.
Let's be sure to write down this information so I don't forget. So you're familiar with someone in this town who goes by the name of Nanmol. They're actually a captain here in the gun corps. During your first kind of expedition out into the wider world after leaving your parents, you probably would have had to pass by through here, or at least nearby here, and getting yourself set up as a mercenary. This dwarven individual was kind of a big help to you during those early months and years, or early months of leaving.
Yeah,
if that sounds right to you.
Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. So I'll poke around a bit until I find him, and then just walk up to him. Greetings, Thanmol. It's been too long. How have you been, old friend?
Let me figure out where the hell they would be.
In the tavern drinking, probably.
Oh, jeez, this place is complex. Up, down. There is a little. Oh shit. There is a tavern. You'd be more likely to find this guy working probably the guardhouse. Where is the guardhouse? Oh, that's where the guardhouse is, of course. Nadir. So high up at the top of the fortress, there is the military castle, or the military camp. So from your position down here, it would be up west. It's a bit of a journey traveling up all those stairs to get to it. But that's where you're most likely to find him.
Yeah, I'd make my way up there. That's where I remember him spending his time.
All right. Wait. All right. You go and you make your way out. As you're going by, you pass by kind of the message board for the city. You head up to the middle level of the city itself, and you basically need to squeeze past some of the gun corps who are lining the wall to get up to the highest level of the military camp. As you're heading up the stairs to make it to the camp area itself, there are a couple of soldiers posted at the base of this kind of staging/training ground here. And they stop you and ask, so, what's an airsick lowlander like you doing up here? Especially one so finely dressed. You don't happen to be a noble, do you?
Not anymore. I've come seeking, come to speak to an old friend of mine, Captain, what was it, Nardal?
Nanmol.
Nanmol, yeah, Captain Nanmol.
Roll persuasion. The name drop has helped, but they're not a fan of those human nobles. The fact that you said that you're previously a human noble has actually not helped much.
That's a 13.
The guards posted up here kind of grunt at you and just turn away from you, leaving you to your own devices up here. Stepping.
I was just going to say, in that case, I'll just kind of continue forward in a non-threatening manner.
Oh, as opposed to in a threatening manner.
Yep. Yeah, no, I draw my gun and just... no, I definitely can't do that.
Like flagging through and shoulder bump the guard.
yeah.
Oh, jeez. Going through amongst the faces that you see here, some lining up and practicing drills, you do see Nanmol kind of out and supervising the lot of them.
I would, if he's like not doing anything, if he's only supervising, I would walk up to him and just greetings, Captain. It's been a long time.
Well, I'll be if it isn't young Master Price here to pay us a visit.
How have you been, old friend?
Good.
The
usual bandit issues, but that is how it is.
Anything me and my friends could help with?
Ah, friends, you say?
Indeed, we've travelled quite a distance. We've had some tuffles with the Dragon Lord's army, or the Dragon Lord's forces, and we've actually come to seek information on them, a particular person, if you can help us.
Aye. Dragon Lord, you say?
Indeed.
Perhaps now isn't the best time to be talking about that. I'll meet you at the tavern by sun's down.
Very well. I'll see you there, old friend. It's good to see you again. And I'll shake his hand. And having been, I suppose, dismissed, see you at the tavern.
He gives you a nod and basically watches as you leave. Where are you going to go next? Just back to the rest of the group?
Yeah. I'll nod at the two guards who stopped me on the way out, and just won't say anything, but nod in a slightly smug way.
All right. So, Zuri and Cirrus, were you guys doing anything else aside from selling that stuff?
I think it'll be sell that stuff and then reconvene and then, yeah, probably do stuff as an actual party. I don't think there's much more I need.
Meet up with, we'll find the inn, and then
We'll find the inn.
get right to the inn.
Yeah. I'll probably have to head off relatively soon as well, just a heads up. So
Yeah, cool.
No. That's fair. In. You guys want to go in, you say?
In the inn.
In the inn? In it?
Yeah, there's an inn available for. Oh no, that's a medical center. Where's the inn? There is an inn, I'm sure of it.
It's somewhere about.
Yeah.
Is it one of these big dome-topped buildings?
No. Inn. Let's see. That's. Oh. It only has 2 beds. What the hell? Oh, here it is. It's on the top level, that's why. Happened, Pete. You guys are able to go shuffle past some of the guards on the upper wall once again and make your way to the inn to set yourselves up with the accommodation. Oh no.
Oh no?
Clive was getting stuck inside.
But it's not getting stuck. I wanted to be here.
I like it inside.
Exactly.
making your way into the inn, there is an incredibly elderly dwarven innkeeper. Like, you can just see the age on his face. Big long beard that nearly touches the floor, kind of sunken in features. And as you guys open the doors, it actually takes a bit of effort to get them open. You have to shove them hard, and you can hear them squeak open and kind of drag on the floor here as you guys enter into it's fairly clean, it's quite well kept, but it doesn't look like it has seen much use.
Fair enough. We are kind of at the arse end of nowhere.
Well, I suppose let's I'll ask the innkeeper how much for the six of us for a few nights.
As soon as you begin asking, the innkeeper seems to startle. And it's like, oh, what? You said something? Hello?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm hoping for a room for me and my friends. Yes,
I just swept. It's not dusty.
No, a place to sleep. Spend the night.
Is
you
it
see,
sleeting
me
outside?
And my friends.
Too much nearly.
I'll talk directly into his brain. I'm going to get around this. It's like, hello, we would like to procure some rooms for the night.
How does your telepathy work?
They need to understand at least a language, and then I talk into their brain.
And they
It's
talk
one way.
back?
No, it's one way. They have to talk to me physically.
Okay. Good. Well, that's better. Now I can hear you. A room? Yes, we have them. How many? Just for the night?
Probably for a week at least at this stage, I would say.
A week?
And we'll probably want to split up into maybe 3 rooms. Or 2, I guess. Depends how many beds are in each room.
The rooms are pretty bare. There's not a lot going for them. You guys he can actually set you up with the innkeeper will say, How many do you need? How many rooms are you looking for? We have single rooms, just the one. Double beds, we can put some cots in if you need them.
Well, we have 6 people, so enough to house 6. And some of us can probably share a room, so...
If I get... You don't mind cots, do you?
Cots? I think, only Clive would fit in a cot?
Oh, like...
Not that kind of cot.
No, not that kind of cot. Like a, like not a full bed frame, but something, that'll hold up. Either a mattress or other bedding.
Okay, sure. Gotcha.
It's fairly lightweight. Like no headboard or other supports, just...
Yeah, no stress. Yeah, we can use a few cots. We're traveling relatively thrifty, I think.
All right. Now I need to find out where the bloody cost of living stuff is again. It's one of the things that I wish I just had pinned somewhere.
And these are like modern style, or like cots are, so it's like medieval style, one of these kind of things. I'm guessing the one on the right.
Fences, that's the word I was looking for. How many are there of you? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put 2 rooms set up with some simple cots. The innkeep can do a gold piece a day.
Cool.
Yep, sounds good.
That's total.
So 7 gold
7 for the week.
for the week. Yep.
I paid out of the group funds. He takes Drake and gems.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Very good, very good. Bed. Okay. Let's get some pots set up for you.
Do you have an area we can sit and have a drink in here? Sorry. Could you ask?
Oh,
all right.
just-
Yeah, I translate. Yes. Is there a place we can sit and have a drink here?
Yeah, drink, you say?
Yes.
In here?
Yes.
Ah.
Potentially in here.
Nodding. Yep.
Well, if there's the common area down that end, nice warm fire. I can
I see the chairs. Yeah.
bring you a drink.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
He turns around and begins, puts up a, for a dwarf, he's incredibly skinny. Now that you can see his arm reaching out from behind, just a massive beard. He goes and begins reaching up and pulls down a bottle of something, and he tries to blow it, and his breath isn't strong enough to move any of the dust. So he puts it on the counter, and it just like this puff of dust goes and falls onto the counter. Rummages around for a bit and pulls out a duster and begins dusting it off, and almost immediately starts hacking a really strong cough, let's say, as the dust kind of flies all in his face.
Jeez. Poor fella. All right.
This one has a bit of a vintage, if that's okay.
That'll be fine. Yes, I'm sure.
He'll place it down, kind of push it tenderly to the far side of the counter. It almost looks like he's just going to push it off the edge of the counter for a minute, but he stops just at the edge. And then he goes and he kind of looks for another, and basically repeats the process, plonks it down with a puff of dust, and then begins dusting it off and hacking away, the hacking cough, and then slowly and tenderly pushes it right to the edge of the counter. Wynn's just like, oh, it's going to fall, isn't it?
I'll start taking the bottles off the counter and passing them to the people to whoever wants some, essentially.
He takes
I'll take a bottle.
he takes 3
Or a
down
drink.
total for the group, and by the end of that is like, given how many decades they've been sitting there, it's probably not much good anymore.
Well,
It's
that's
nice
alright.
having people come through. Let's just say it's on the house or in the house. Is this a house? House.
Coined by old dwarf.
House.
Thank you kindly. Yes, greatly appreciated. We'll go and leave you to yourself, and thank you kindly.
You guys gonna go to the common area?
Yeah, we'll go to the common area, and
Okay. It's literally
yeah.
just down the hall here.
Yep.
And
Have
as
a-
you're sitting there gathering up around the fire with the incredibly aged and the aging has put in some good work for this alcohol. You can just hear the innkeep as he's dragging cots out of the storeroom going, "House!"
Okay.
It
All right.
echoes through the empty rooms, and he's like, "Yes, hello."
Yeah. It's a mouse, you say?
Another visitor.
This is the most business I've had in years. And as he's going and setting that up, that's where we'll leave off for today.
Cool.
All right.
Excellent.
I like this guy already. He's my new favorite character.
Yeah, we must protect him at all costs.
We must protect. How are we looking for next week, which is the day before New Year's, I believe?
The 30th. I'm good for then.
It should be good, yeah. I don't think we have any plans.
Yep.
Hopefully Beck can join us.
Hopefully.
Yeah, she was too tired to jump in.
Yeah, fair enough. How is she? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's been awake since 2:30 and she's like sleep exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna start heading off, so I'll catch you guys potentially next week.
Yeah, hopefully next week.
Alrighty.
Yeah, hopefully.
Next week.
You guys talking shit about me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
always.
that was the entire session.
Yep.
All we
got
did was
nothing
just
done.
That was
Yeah.
done.
I
We were just
saw
like,
the stuff, guys. I got home and I'm exhausted. You guys want to play with a car that doesn't like to work half the time and drains like 2 batteries in like 10 minutes?
Jeez.
not really.